Alright, we are on hole number 9 of the Gridiron tournament in the rookie division. And we are definitely in the non-qualification zone, which is fantastic. We do not want to qualify today, we're just practicing. So hole number 9, let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and check out hole number 9. Alright, we are doing the up front shot, and we are going to try and use backspin clubs to get us to start off on the other side of the screen. And we're not messing around this time. I've been hitting it well enough down here at the bottom that I actually have opened up the gap. I have a very small window to get to the green. And it's very tricky right there because it's so easy to take an irregular bounce here and you end up in the sand. Or if you hit it great, you end up in the sand. So what I really want to do is start on the other side of this line. I want to take the sand out of play. So we're going to bring our backspin clubs. We're going to see what kind of look we get to see if we have a shot at Albie. We don't want to take this shot and not have a shot at Albatross. But at by the same token, we want to make sure we get a nice easy eagle here. And I brought my big topper to try and get farther up into that hole, but I didn't end up getting any farther up in there than with the extra mile. So I think we're going to stick with an extra mile for the moment. I am trying to take some wind out. I think I'm taking the wind out on both sides, so I'm going to go ahead and use a Kingmaker. That'll help knock the wind down for the shot to the green. And that'll knock the wind down on both ends, plus it'll give me the 3 power we're looking for. Side spin's not really a factor here, but I'd have to use a 3 wind, 3 power, less side spin ball, and like the USA ball or the country balls. Okay, we want to be a couple rings off down here because it does carry just a little bit farther than we're expecting. We're doing max top spin and a little bit of side spin, a little bit of curl. And we're at 3-8. That's a 4-2 pull right there. And then great to the right. Which should be fine as long as we miss this right there, because we're in the wider part of the shorter part of the gap up there. Nice little layup shot. So we have a little teeny path that we could take if we wanted to do a bump and run, or if we wanted to run it up to the hole. There is a little teeny window right there. We really need to be a little bit lower down here to the left of where I'm at in order to really open this opening up right here so that you can try and do that run up. The problem with the run up here is that the green is flat, then it goes up a hill, and then there's a little teeny flat area where the hole's at, and then it goes kind of uphill again. And so if you're trying to run it up there, you're trying to run it from a flat up a hill to the next flat, and it's side hill at the same time, so the ball guide's doing all kinds of weird stuff. That's why that second shot, if you're trying to do that bump and run, is such a tricky shot. Okay, we're with our Saturn. And you can see here, you can see how the ball guide's just changing just a bit. So we're 3-7, so there's 3-6. And we're at minimum club. So this club shoots about 1-7, so there's 3-4. I'm going to do about 2.5 rings. Isn't it perfect? Now let's see if we hit that spot that we were aiming towards. We did. We got a little bit of an irregular bounce right there. Close to pin high, that'll work. Now our opponent, that's one of the benefits of shooting over to that side over there, is that our opponent has a really nice look at the hole. They've got all of the green to work with. They've taken all of these traps out of play. So they've taken the risk on the first shot to put themselves out there so that they can get this second shot, so that they have a legitimate shot, something that they can try and work on to get consistent with for that albie. But you're always going to take this with a long iron. And if you're going to go over here, don't bring a marlin with you, because this second shot, that's a long shot for a marlin. And you can see what I'm talking about, all of the movement and all of the different levels in this green. You know, you hit one just a little bit off and it'll throw you in a different direction. It's a very, very tricky green. Very tricky. Oh. It's okay, dude. It's alright. I'm not trying to qualify today. I want the 199 pack again. Alright, that was hole number 9 of the Gridiron tournament. So I think we're getting, you know, like looking at that round, I still got some work to do on hole number 1. We're still trying to establish, you know, where the line is. I think we got some really good information today on this round. In the opening round, well, in tomorrow's qualifying round with this account, I'm still going to go for that shot. I'm going to make an adjustment based off what we learned today. I don't have any 5 power balls in my other account. I do, but they're berserkers, and they're not going to... I'm going to have to be in a slightly different spot than I will with the snow globes. So with my normal practice account, I'm just going to do the layup shot and play that one consistent. Hole number 2, we're close. I mean, I think with the 7 topspin that we changed to on hole number 2, we've got a good shot of being able to take a nice little fairway chip every time. And I think those are the only 2 holes that we're really trying to, you know, do something, change it up just a little. The rest of the holes are all going to play pretty consistently. The key is trying to make sure that you absolutely get eagles on all the par 5s. You need a serious albatross shot on hole number 1. Hole number 2 and hole number 4 are definitely eagleable holes. They're par 4s. You definitely have eagle shots on them. All the par 4s, if you work it, you give yourself a shot at eagle. So we're just going to want to tighten that up a little bit. I'll go back and watch the videos from today's rounds and tighten up my notes a little for the qualifying round tomorrow, and really have a game plan so that we can try and be consistent as the week goes on. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope everybody's having a great tournament.